All right, Z Nation, we're back to it, part 2 of podcast number 304. Me and Jameek had to dip out a little bit because we were hanging out with the football players. I think the entire team's about well, not the entire team, but maybe the freshmen are recruiting themselves right now to where we were chatting. But yeah, we just finished up talking about...
Wait. Before we go on, I gotta ask you, what does 304 mean?
So that's the number of DailyXanders I'm on right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. You got a story with that, right?
Yeah, story's everything, man.
I'm sorry about that.
No, usually people don't know. Usually, some people ask me. Other people are just like, "What?"
No,
If I introduce a video like, "Yeah, this is DailyXander 298" kind of thing, and then nobody really ever recognizes it, which I totally understand. I would never suspect anybody really to say much about it. But yeah, so DailyXander 304 represents me doing a daily vlog for 304 days in a row.
Wow.
304 episodes, but I always do it every single day. The reason I originally started a daily vlog or daily thoughts was I all of a sudden just wanted to come up with a goal for myself. And I was like, you know what? I want to have a long-term goal of, for an entire year, upload daily thoughts to YouTube. And it's evolved to where I don't just do daily thoughts. I'll do like my day, and I'll do workouts behind it, or I'll do podcasts.
Wow.
Or I'll do I like to call it a deep talk question, or I'll do just documenting my travels kind of thing, and it's gone on from there. So like I just use it as my accountability tool, a growth tool, a communication tool, and just a way to create moments like this, like we're having conversations, man.
Wow.
Go kind of beyond like the normal day-to-day interactions you have with people in a lot of sense. So
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so
Really
that's the DailyXander 304 rift right there.
There you go.
Side note, so what you shared earlier off camera, Jameek, this stage that we're on right now,
Yeah.
you have a little story about it. So we're still on UCF campus.
Yeah,
UCF campus.
Go Knights.
Yeah, go Knights. Are you really going Knights?
Not really yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, yeah, but I get almost like 2 years.
Yeah, I'll get into it.
It's on to somebody else, whatever. But yeah, what were you saying about this stage? Because you have a background as a dancer, breakdancing, the pop and lock is. I don't know. How do you just?
Yeah. So honestly, I honestly don't even like telling people I dance because people be like, "You dance," and they think in their mind like they get this perception either like you just ballet dance, or they get this perception that you're just an incredible like break dancer of whatever some sort that they visualize a dancer to be.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I dance, and my passion for dance came, I don't know, somewhere out of high school where I don't know, I've always moved. I've always, as a kid, I had ADHD when I was like younger, and like I could not stop moving when I was younger, and I'm glad that like somehow music was infused with, and I've kind of like made that infusion when I was in high school, because it kind of sparked something where I know that I'm determined to just keep moving in life, but this stage, I hope to one day, dance in front of UCF and confidently, dance in front of people and to where I can actually inspire them to, constantly be moving, the same way I was inspired to move.
Yeah. That's awesome. So like what you just described there, and I remember a little bit of your answer. I might as well just ask you it right now.
Yeah,
it
tell me.
Translates.
Tell me.
It translates so well because I asked you this. I'm pretty sure I asked you this question when we met for the first time, and it's a question I like to ask a lot of people whenever they give me permission to film them.
Yeah.
Which is so Jameek.
Yeah.
What do you want to do before you die?
All right. So this sounds like a Lil Uzi tour song. But what I would do before I die. Definitely that's a good question. know. I'm sure you throw this question out a lot of people, and a lot of people are like, dude, that's a good question. Because
Yeah, well, I always try to make sure I never tell people ahead of time what the question is.
that's smart, yeah. You know, honestly, that's a really hard question, especially for me, because I don't know, like for a long time I'm just being honest, just being straight up honest. For a long time I had as bubbly as this personality is, I considered myself dead for a long time.
Really? Okay.
And so it's kind of hard to see myself like, you know, leave and, you know, without anything else. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I'm more alive than dead. So, but that still doesn't answer the question. What I do before I die? You're gonna have to do a whole lot of clips from this one. You know what I mean?
Man. This is all part of like. So you know, like if you use a computer, you think of like a Mac or just an Apple product, and say you get like that little spinning wheel of death, or just like the loading symbol. That's what's going on right now in your mind. Like right now, you're mind exploring. This is what like, and I also, like, this is why I like to do like conversations like this or podcasts. Like allows me to just mind explore my mind and like your mind right now. Like
right.
You're thinking about something maybe you don't like think about that often, kind of thing, and seeing what gets compartmentalized and seeing what you have for thoughts that could lead you how to you go about your day tomorrow in a different manner. So keep processing and thinking, man. Like, what do you want to do before you die?
Well, for sure, no doubt about it. Before I die, I want to at least inspire half the world.
Yeah.
At least half the world.
Good.
I definitely want to make an impact so big where I have the younger generation, you know, looking up, you know, with a purpose, you know, something where I know I've kind of left a burning desire for just greatness and a passion for just, you know, to be alive and other people. If I can just, before I die, know that I was a part of, you know, making millions of people smile, make them laugh, make them question their everyday life. I just want to be someone who, you know, I want to be someone who's just like, you know, who did a lot for someone. Even though I know that's like a natural answer.
Mm-hmm. It's a natural answer, but a lot of people go about life forgetting to however you want to phrase it, like serve others or give value to others or put others before themselves, kind of thing. So like a natural answer, but like a lot of people don't conform to that.
Right.
I would say. So why is that important to you? Why is it important to you that you want to? It's almost, I want to call it it could be a legacy in a lot of ways, but like why do you want to impact half the world? Why is that important to you?
It's funny. Well, because I was never really impacted. Like, you know, as a younger individual, I was never really. I was never given a drive when I was younger. You know, coming up from like, you know, a single parent, you know, home, mom, not really that educated. It was kind of something where I kind of felt like with my mom not being educated as well as being single, it's like so many answers I want to say, but you kind of like, you know, it's kind of like I kind of see what you're saying about you couldn't ask me before, because now I'm kind of holding on what answers I give. But you know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there, okay? I'm just gonna throw it out there. So, yeah, when I was younger, you know, my dad literally told me that, you know, as I told him, my one dream to ever do is, to be a performer, act, to make people smile and laugh. And I remember he told me this one thing when I was younger. He said, "You'll never do that. You'll never make anyone smile. You will never make anyone because you're not funny." And so, hearing that, brushed it off. And then eventually, when I found this passion of dance, I told him, I was like, I want to be the best dancer. I want to do this. And he would say, you never dance. So there's a lot of other people in this world who we think are our biggest influences, are our biggest, motivators, our biggest, people we want to make proud and everything, but we're really, not really doing it for the right reasons. We're not doing it for ourselves. And that's one thing I had to learn is if I tell my dad and I tell all these people that, I want to do this, I'm not telling you that I want to do it so that I can, make it in your eyes, but I need to know myself that I need to make it in my eyes. Yeah. So all these kids, the reason why I want, do that, I want to, kind of give them that light that, hey, you are something special and no one else needs to tell you that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. There's a lot of things I can go off of as far as talking about going back to your childhood and that moment with your father saying so you're not an entertainer, you're not funny, or however it was phrased or whatever the case. And that's something you could kind of hold on to, and that's what kind of gives you more of a purpose. You know what, I kind of want to prove you wrong. I want to even see for myself if I can actually be that person in a lot of ways. And it's funny to think, but in a lot of ways it's true. Literally who we are as a person literally gets formed within the first 8 years of our life in a lot of ways. And a lot of times people don't realize that until they're much, much older, and they've been holding on to these, whatever it might be, fears or whatever the case may be, and then not realizing why they have them. But you go back to your childhood or whatever, and that could be the case. So a purpose like that, and going back to the reason I love to be an entertainer for you and a dancer, and goes kind of back a little bit to what your father said.
Yeah, I guess that's crazy.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, or in some ways, certainly interesting. And then also playing back to when you were saying, just somebody supporting you what you're doing, or telling you they love you or whatever kind of case, right? You did say similar to that. Kind of ties in when you do the missionary trip in Kenya, and those kids nobody tells them they're loved or whatever, but when they have interaction where somebody's telling them or showing them or supporting them with love, think about how much that just changes their life.
Exactly.
As far as what path they go in life then. You could use a metaphor you have a sailing boat in the middle of the ocean, and it takes 1 degree turn difference, and then all of a sudden it's jetted on a completely different path. So it's just a small change like that, just going up to an orphanage like that and just hugging them or just gracing them with love can dramatically affect the rest of their life in a positive manner.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. All right, so go back to you want to impact half the world. Wow. So what are you doing right now to make that happen? What can you actually honestly say that you're doing that would lead you on a path to do that?
Yeah, so right now I'm in Orlando. I just moved out here in Orlando and from Jacksonville, and I'm in the midst of making connections and making foundations of my support around where I live now. Mm-hmm. And I have a great group of friends now, which I've made out here. And but right now, right now what I'm doing is I'm learning. I'm pushing myself constantly every day to learn new ways to invest in myself. I'm dancing, in my spare time, I really don't know how to answer that, because I see myself just being me.
Yeah.
I don't really I don't know. It's really interesting.
No, I got you. I think in a lot of ways when you say I'm just being me, that's how I associate it for myself too. I'm right now